Hey, I'm Dr. Toby, physical therapist. Welcome to the Rehab Mobile channel. In this video, I want to share with you why pain medications and injections may be making your shoulder pain worse. If you're somebody who's been having shoulder pain and you've tried different things, but you haven't been able to get your shoulder back to 100%, maybe you still have aching, pain, soreness, sharp pain, or pain that lingers, or maybe pain with exercise. You've gotten pain medications to make it better, or you've tried injections and nothing has fully gotten you back to 100%. This is going to be an explanation of not only why and what you need to do to make it better, but what you also may have been missing out and what you've been doing to treat the shoulder so far. So stay tuned. By the way, if you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button because we make videos for you on how to stay healthy, pain-free, fit, and mobile. We are a physical therapy and wellness company, and our goal and our mission is to help you achieve your best physical health and fitness and to be healthy, pain-free, fit, and mobile. So stay connected to our channel. All right, let's get right into today's topic. If you are somebody who maybe you are a gym goer, you're active, you like to lift weights, or maybe you're just somebody who is currently physically active because of your job, you lift boxes. We've had so many patients who, some are gym goers and weightlifters, bodybuilders, some who do types of martial arts and things of that nature, even patients who are simply just regular people who go to their job and they have physically demanding jobs, like they move luggages at the airport or things of that nature, or they're construction workers, and they've tried taking pain meds for their shoulder, they've tried injections, but the truth is that some of these treatments may actually be making your shoulder worse, and here's the reason why. Here are 3 reasons why that these pain medications, injections, and surgeries may actually be making your shoulder worse. Number one, the first thing is that when you get these medications, what happens is you may actually just be numbing or suppressing the pain, but not actually dealing with it. So what happens is you're going to take these medications. The injection is really just injecting certain chemicals and medication into your shoulder. So it's not too different from the pain meds, although it can be more effective for localizing the injury and putting some nutrients, not nutrients, but actually chemicals that are pain relieving into the shoulder. Now here's the thing. What that does, when you suppress and numb the pain essentially, or relieve it in that way, there still may be something that's actually going on with your shoulder that, because you feel pain-free, what you start to do is you start to do other activities that your body really isn't ready to handle, such as lifting heavier or doing things that you normally wouldn't do if you were in pain and didn't have the medication or the injection. So the problem is that pain medication is going to reduce your sensitivity to the pain, although it doesn't mean that you aren't doing things that are potentially further aggravating or injuring it while you are in that pain-free state. So the problem is if you are getting a pain medication or an injection in the absence of actually addressing the root issue, then you can be aggravating the shoulder worse. Reason number 2 why pain medications and injections may be making your shoulder worse is the fact that you may not be addressing the root issue. So they are not going to address the root issue. Pain is just a symptom. It is just a result or a byproduct of what may actually be going on. So the pain medication and injection doesn't address the root issue. When you think about it, there are only a few structures in your shoulder that can be incidents or causes of pain. It could be muscular, it could be tendinous, it could be based on a ligament, it could be joint related, and a lot of times it can be a combination of all of those things, with one of those things being the main root issue going on. So what is the situation that we have here? If you don't address the root issue, which the pain medication most likely is not, even though it's going to relieve the discomfort temporarily, if you don't address the root issue, again, you're going to be doing things that may be aggravating it and making it worse over time, and that pain medication may become less effective over time. And the reason number 3 is that if you become dependent on these pain medications, what's going to simply happen is it's going to decrease your ability to tolerate the same level of medication, meaning you may need to continue to take more intense levels of medication that are more powerful to relieve that pain, all the while you haven't addressed the root issue, and all the while, number 2, you've been numbing the pain and doing things that you didn't really know that you shouldn't be doing to aggravate the shoulder. Let's use a simple example. Maybe you have a shoulder impingement. A shoulder impingement is where there's pinching in your shoulder because of the posture and the position of your shoulder. So what happens is you're pinching the tendon, and maybe you're like, man, this really hurts. You get a corticosteroid injection, you take a pain med, and it relieves it. But guess what? That pain is gone, but the pinching or the posture, the position of your shoulder is still the same when you're doing activities like lifting weights or how you sleep and things of that nature. And so you're still pinching that tendon, you're just not feeling the pain as much because it's been numbed. And so what happens is, yes, the pain is gone, but what's causing the pain is still happening, and you don't know it because you're not feeling the pain. And so it's pinching, and the tendon continues to degenerate. It continues to get worse. And so now after this injection, or after this time of taking pain medications, now the pain is even more severe, and you're like, what happened, right? And this happens to hundreds of the patients that we have worked with who've come to us and said, well, I've tried this. Literally not too long ago, we worked with a patient who was just really dependent on meds and injections, and we were able to help them get back to being able to work out without having pain or limitation. So what's the solution here? The solution here is you need to get something that is going to address the root issue. You need to get a full, comprehensive, thorough exam that's not just going to target what you're feeling, but target why you're feeling that and what has caused it over time. And what we do as doctors of physical therapy is we're experts in musculoskeletal and neurological conditions. So whether your issue is coming from a bone or a joint or a ligament, or whether it's coming from something that is a nerve, we're able to tell you exactly what it is and why it is and what you need to do to avoid it in the immediate and also to correct it in the long term. If you want to have a quick conversation with us to get some information on why exactly you're having pain, hit the link in our description to talk to a PT first. Why this is going to be helpful for you is because we're going to be able to ask you a series of questions that's going to tell you exactly what's going on, and then from there we'll be able to give you the exact treatment that you're going to need to make your shoulder better. And we've done this with hundreds of patients, and it's 100% free if you just click the link and fill out the questionnaire. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, like it and leave a comment. One of the things that I should mention is that pain medications and injections are not 100% bad, but what happens is if you are not given the thorough kind of treatment and care that you need, you're going to rely on those pain medications and injections as an end-all be-all, when they should really be a supplement or an icing on the cake. And we've recommended for patients who we've worked with who've been in severe pain, maybe after a car accident or a traumatic accident. I remember one lady specifically about a year or two ago who we worked with who had a severe accident after falling off of like a skateboard kind of thing, and fracturing her shoulder, hurting her elbow, and so many other kind of things that went on with her. And her pain was so severe that even just to touch her and to move it was extremely painful. And injections helped for her to be able to do therapy so that we could address the root issue. So sometimes if you've had a traumatic incident like a car accident or things of that nature, medications can be helpful in the immediate to allow you to get the care you need that's going to actually address the root issue, versus you thinking that the pain med or the injection is the solution and that's all you need to do and it's going to heal and recover on its own. That's where the big mistake can become. So if you found this video helpful, again, like it and leave a comment and share it with somebody else that you know will be beneficial for. And again, thanks for subscribing to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video.